Community in mourning after a 5-year-old boy was struck and killed this morning while waiting on the school bus. The boy, just identified as 5-year-old Carson Lawson of Slidell.
And his own grandmother was arrested for the crime. WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor live in Slidell with more on this investigation and a timeline of how this all unfolded. Shay.
Good evening to you, Gita and Travis. Such a tragic situation. Officials say that 55-year-old Kristen Anders was leaving for work while under the influence when she may have accidentally hit her grandson, Carlson, who was actually sitting down in the driveway along the street waiting for his school bus. As you can imagine, family and people in this area are absolutely devastated.
I just assumed it was children playing, and then I heard a lot of emergency vehicles, and I knew something terrible had happened.
This neighbor says she woke up to loud screams Tuesday morning. It didn't take long for her to realize the magnitude of the tragedy.
We got the news about the child, and it's so sad.
Many neighbors say they were outside and rushed to help when the 5-year-old was struck by his grandmother, who was leaving the family's driveway as he was sitting down waiting on his school bus. Now family members are mourning, and the Slidell community says they are mourning for the family too.
When I pass, I'm dropping my son off at school, but on the way back home, I see those kids at the edge of the curb, and when I see them out there, they're always passing waves, so I make sure we drive slow through there and wave at them.
When our officers began checking the grandmother, who has been identified as 55-year-old Kristen Anders of Slidell, she exhibited signs of impairment.
Interim Police Chief Daniel Susano says Kristen Anders, who you see here on this mugshot, tested positive for alcohol and other depressants. She was arrested on scene and faces a vehicular homicide charge. She was parked facing the street when she reportedly started her car and ran over her grandson while headed to work.
This is any parent's worst nightmare. I was at the scene this morning, as well as several of the officers you see behind me. And this greatly affects all of us.
An impact easily felt across the North Shore community.
It's, a very tragic accident that happened this morning. My prayers go out to the family.
Travis and Gina, I did also make contact with one family member who just echoes how devastated the family is. I'm told that Carson is pretty much remembered as an amazing kid and a light. I'll have much more on this at 6 p.m. Reporting live from Slidell, Shay O'Connor, WDSU News.
Let's take a live look outside as we're getting ready for some warmer days ahead. It was a freezing start this morning, but turned out to be a pretty nice Tuesday.
All right, for the latest on the warm up, let's go to WDSU meteorologist Derek Sibley for the forecast. Derek.
Well, we're finally warming up, you guys, and I say that because we broke 2 record low temperatures this morning in Slidell last night and also again this morning. So yeah, it was definitely a freezing start here for you folks out there here to begin the Tuesday. But a live look there from our Manning Family Children's camera. Well, it's looking good here with that sunset here occurring here for us already. Here's where we stood from the observed low temperatures. And yeah, like I said, it got very cold there for you folks North Shore wise because it dropped below freezing. We're talking about at least between 27 to 29 degree temperature ranges there. South Shore locations saw 30s and the lower 40s, but we did have those 2 record lows that were set in Slidell. Last night you hit 29. The record low was 34. Slidell again this morning, 27 degrees. You smashed the old record low of 30 degrees here too. Look at the temperatures here right now, currently sitting into the low to mid 50s. So, we pretty much warmed up since then. And overall, this is at least between around 1 to 3, maybe 7 degrees warmer, depending on where you are from the last 24 hours. Our skies, on the other hand, will continue to remain nice and clear and quiet. Temperatures for New Orleans dropping into the 50s, lows in 30s and 40s North Shore tonight, and lower 40s here towards the South Shore, 50s as well. But we're going to be looking at temperatures warming up. I'll show you how long this warmer pattern will last and if we have any upcoming rain chances too.
All right, Derek, thank you. On this Veterans Day, we salute all of those who served at the National World War II Museum. There was a special Veterans Day commemoration ceremony. The event featured a salute to service members, followed by awarding the Mayor's Military Advisory Committee Veteran of the Year Award. They also honored the lives of the veterans who never made it home.
you can't, again, you can't sit back and order somebody to die for the country, regardless of what your mission is. It's to get out front, lead, and do a better job than we're doing today.
The celebration will continue Saturday with a family and military appreciation block party. All right, now to safety concerns after reoccurring fires. That's what people who live in the Bywater say they are constantly dealing with at the vacant naval base.
The latest fire happening this morning, and it sent flames shooting into the air with nearly 50 firefighters responding. WDSU's Jonah Gilmore live outside that former base on Poland Avenue. And Jonah, how long did it take crews to get this fire under control?
Well, Travers, Gina, it took crews more than 2 hours to get those flames contained. And right now, you can still smell remnants of that fire some 14 hours later. Now, this all happened around 3 this morning. According to the New Orleans Fire Department, they tell us at this hour they don't know what started the fire, but they say there were several homeless people inside the building at the time. Now, as you know, this place formally closed in 2011. And since then, it's not only been an eyesore, but a headache for people who live in the area. Some people expressing concern regarding the property that's set to undergo redevelopment.
It is definitely a very unfortunate thing, and it's definitely something that is disappointing, if nothing else. That, you know that there's a lot of issues with this building, and nothing really is getting done.
And Travers, Gina, you can see just behind me the unfortunate thing about this situation. There are several ways to get onto the property. Coming up at 6, we hear from the developers who say they are working to address it. Reporting live in the Bywater, Jonah Gilmore, WDSU News.
Jonah, thank you. More coaching chaos in Baton Rouge. Brian Kelly now suing LSU, arguing that that the university is declining to acknowledge that he's owed the full $54 million buyout.
Sports director Fletcher Mackel live in studio with the latest on this fallout. And look, it may get ugly here.
It's been a chaotic 15 days in Baton Rouge. LSU told Brian Kelly's lawyers this week the university intends to fire him with cause, a move that could substantially reduce his buyout, but the school not giving any details or saying what grounds for cause they have. Kelly was let go 15 days ago after LSU was routed at home by Texas A&M. The move was surprising and eventually led to athletics director Scott Woodward parting ways with the university. Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry has publicly voiced his disdain for Kelly's contract and its enormous buyout of more than $50 million. According to the lawsuit filed by Kelly in East Baton Rouge Parish, LSU initially offered to settle with a lump sum payment of $25 million, which was raised to $30 million after Kelly rejected the initial offer. Now, as for those wondering if public comments hurt or help in this increasingly messy situation, here's what one legal analyst told us.
Just because the governor said one thing, then this definitely happens. We still need to learn a lot more facts legally to determine who's going to be the victor in this dispute.
It feels like a high leverage game of chicken, and we're kind of waiting to see who's going to blink first.